What a wonderful day. Thank you guys for coming around to my YouTube channel to check out what I got for you. Today I'll be speaking on an interesting topic titled Basic Life Support. This subject is an interesting one as it applies to first aiders. It's also helpful to those of you applying for a care job. I'm your friend Belle, Josie, the navigator, and it gives me so much joy when you come around and you subscribe, turn on the notification button, give me a thumbs up, and comments below. It's a means of support and I do appreciate it. General concept of basic life support. According to the Center for Disease and Control, heart diseases continues to be the leading cause of death in the United States and is responsible for over 600,000 deaths every year. Research continues to improve how we respond to life-saving techniques to emergencies. These techniques are based on the most current research and are organized into a systematic response called the chain of survival, which begins with basic life support, B.L.S. The chain of survival provides the victim the best chance to receive care needed and return to a healthy life. The heart pumps blood through the lungs, where blood takes in oxygen and releases carbon dioxide. This blood then returns to the heart, where it's pumped out to the vital organs, the heart and the brain, as well as the rest of the body. When the heart stops, blood flow stops, and the person quickly becomes unconscious without blood flow. The heart and the brain quickly becomes damaged due to a lack of oxygen. The actions that makes up B.L.S try to prevent or slow the damage until the cause of the problem can be corrected. Basic life support improves a person's chance of surviving until the advanced care becomes available. Taking the right action quickly and confidently can make the difference between life and death for a person dealing with cardiac arrest. Keys for basic life support. Quickly start the chain of survival. Deliver high-quality chest compression to circulate oxygen to the brain and the vital organs. Know when and how to use an automated external defibrillator, AED. Provide rescue breathing. Understand how to work with other rescuers as part of a team. Know how to treat choking. Furthermore, basic life support, or B.L.S, generally refers to the type of care that first responders, healthcare providers, and public safety professionals provide to anyone who's experiencing cardiac arrest, respiratory distress, or an obstructed airway. It requires knowledge and skill in cardiopulmonary resuscitation, CPR, using automated external defibrillator, AED, and reviving airway obstruction in patients of every age. Assess the situation and control any dangers. Observe your surroundings. Look, listen, smell, and feel. Doors may be heard in fire emergencies, electrical dangers, traffic hazards, chemical hazards, dangers of aquatic rescues, and so on. If the danger cannot be controlled, A rescuer should not proceed. Respond. Learn the first and method of DRSABCD. DRSABCD. It stands for D, danger. Always check the danger to you, any bystanders, and the injured or ill person. Make sure you do not put yourself in danger when going to assist another person. Response. R. This is the person's consciousness. Do they respond when you talk to them? Touch their hand and squeeze their shoulder. Send help. You can call 000 or 911. Don't forget to answer the questions asked by the operator. A. Airway. Is the person's airway clear? Is the person breathing? Is the person responding? Are they conscious? And is their airway clear? Assess how you can help the injured person or the wounded person. If the person is not responding and they are unconscious, you need to check their airway by opening up their mouth and see if it's clear. Tilt their head gently back by lifting up their chin and check for breathing. If the mouth is not clear, place the person on their side, open their mouth and clear the content. Then tilt the head back and check for breathing. B. Breathing. Check for breathing by looking for chest movement up and down. Of course, you know that's how the heart, the breathing sends a signal. Listen by pulling your ear nearest to their mouth and nose. Feel for the breathing by putting your hand on the lower part of their chest. If the person is unconscious but breathing, turn them into their side, carefully ensuring that you keep their head back and their spine in alignment. Monitor their breathing until you hand over to the ambulance officer. CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation. If an adult is unconscious and not breathing, make sure they are flat on their back. Then place their heel of one hand in the center of their chest and the other hand on the top. Press down firmly and smoothly, compressing to 1/3 of their chest depth 30 times. Give 2 breaths. To give the breath in, tilt their head back gently by lifting up their chin. Pinch their nostrils closed. Place your mouth firmly over their open mouth and blow firmly into their mouth. Keep going until the 30 compression and 2 breaths are at the speed of approximately 5 repeats in 2 minutes until you hand over to the ambulance officer or another trained person, or until the person you are resuscitating responds. The method for CPR for children under 8 years and babies is very similar, and you can learn the skills looking at the pictures or taking an advanced course on CPR. Defibrillator for unconscious adults who are not breathing. Apply an automated external defibrillator, AED, if one is available. They are available in many public places, clubs, and even organizations. An AED is a machine that delivers an electrical shock to the ill or sick one. It cancels any irregular heartbeats. In an effort, gets the normal heart beating to reestablish itself. These devices are very similar to operate. Just follow the instruction and pictures on the machine and on the package of the pads. as well as the voice prompt. If the person responds to defibrillator, turn them into their side. I repeat, if the person responds to defibrillation, turn them to their side and tilt their head to maintain their airway. Some AEDs may not be suitable for children. Now, there are 6 steps a first aider or healthcare assistant or an individual can adopt to follow or administer this life support CPR to a sick person or an injured person. Danger signifies, D signifies or stands for danger. R stands for response. A stands for airway. The B stands for breathing. C stands for compression, which is a CPR. D stands for defibrillation. That is the process of using defibrillator machine to carry out all the CPR procedure. I'm just going to do a quick review. For the D, danger, move the affected person or the injured person away from the scene of the accident. Get a place that is free from danger. Remember, you have to save yourself first before you can save someone. Now, having removed that person from the safety place, you have to go close to the person. And that leads us to R, response. Go close to the person, call the person by name, left ear, right ear, talk to each ear, okay? Pinch the person, check out for A, alerts, V, voice, check out for P, pain, check out for U, unresponsiveness. Now, when the sick person or the casualty is not responding, you can call 767 911 or 112. That is the Lagos State ambulance, okay? Lagos State, Nigeria. A represents airway. Tilt your head up, tilt the casualty's head up. Hold the forehead with the left hand up. Put 2 fingers under his jaw. Put your ear on the nose and check for the rising and falling of the heart, because you want to know if the person is breathing. Open the airway to be sure casualty is breathing very well. And that is why you have to tilt the head up to ensure there's a free passage of air. C, compression. Kickstarts the flow of blood into the heart. How? C, cardio, that's the heart. P, pulmonary, that's the blood. R, resuscitation. You have to kickstart the heart. Use 5 to 6 centimeters depth. Push it in and out. Just keep pushing the heart. If the person is unconscious and not breathing, make sure they are flat on their back, and then place the heel of one of your palms on the center of the person's chest and the other on top of that hand. Press it down firmly. Compressing to 1/3 of the person's chest in depth. Do this for 30 times and then give 2 breaths. Remember that the heart is under the breast. Defibrillation, a process of kick-starting back the heart using the machine called the defibrillator. You have to fix the machine. You can see that the left and the right side of the heart. There are 2 types we have. We have the manual and we have the automated defibrillator. The manual defibrillator uses electricity to work. It looks like 2 iron used to charge the heart of the casualty. Automated defibrillator, it has 2 pads, and you have to remove the pad on the tummy to the chest region. Afterwards, the machine gives you an instruction or a prompt to use. Recovery position. A recovery position is where the person has recovered fully and is placed in a good position That is, the stomach is off the ground. For teenagers, use 30 compress, 2 breaths, 1 hand to compress, and then 1 hand to compress while you take 2 breaths. For the baby, carry the baby in your hand. Use the mouth to blow air into the baby's mouth. Cover the mouth and nose with your mouth. Blow enough air into the baby and give the baby 30 compression. 30 compression. Okay, 5 breaths and 30 compression. Thank you very much, guys, for coming on board to enjoy those lectures. I hope that it means a lot to you. I want to believe that you've learned something today. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for coming on board. I would like to plead again, guys, that you give me your subscription. Just press the subscription button, turn on the notification bell, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment below, and don't forget to share. If you have questions, you can leave that on the comment section. I will be so happy and fulfilled to answer your questions. Remember that anyone can be a lifesaver. You don't need some accreditation, qualification, or technicality to be able to save someone's life. All you need is the right knowledge. And right now, you've gotten it. Go make use of it and save the life of someone. Do not allow someone to just lose his or her life under your watch. Remember, ignorance is worse than a disease. Once again, I want to say thank you to my returning subscribers, and thank you to you, wonderful family that will join me. Bye for now. It's B.L.S signing out. Cheers.